The following is a paid commercial program paid for by Currie Health and Wellness Diagnostic Center. The opinions and views expressed in this program belong to its sponsors and are not those of this station or their affiliates or employees.
Have you tried everything under the sun to get help with your chronic low back pain, sciatica, spinal stenosis, hip pain, neck pain, or leg pain? Life passing you by because pain has its grip on you. Do you want to avoid surgery and hate taking the drugs and the medications that make you feel like somebody else, all the while not getting any better, and you're just stuck in a pain rut going from one doctor to another? Well, if I just described you, get a pen and paper ready so you can learn how to get a valuable free report that I'll be offering at the end of this segment. I'm Dave Woodman, and Dr. Currie is going to add one more condition to that list that I just reeled off, and that is scoliosis. Before we talk to our special guest, I'm going to turn to Dr. Currie and ask him for a definition of scoliosis.
Dave, scoliosis is an abnormal curvature of the spine, usually side to side. So some people will have a single curve, but most people will have what's called a double major curve, where it's like an S curve. So it curves up high in the upper back or the mid back, and then down low in the low back, it'll go back the opposite direction.
All right, we've got the doctor's description, the doctor's definition. Here is our patient. And this young lady, this is Linda W., this is her husband, Chuck. Charles Chuck. And that's the condition that you had. Now, Linda's well known in Faulkner County. You worked, what, at the courthouse for 25 years?
5 offices, 25 years.
Wow. So everybody in Faulkner County knows Linda, and probably Chuck as well, because he kind of goes along for the ride, right?
That's right.
Let's talk about this scoliosis and how it was affecting your life.
I had so much pain in my back that when I'd raise my right leg to walk, I would just scream. Didn't know exactly what had happened to me, but I had been having problems for several years. But I had to have a walker to get up and down out of my chair, and Charles said, "Now, Linda, Dr. Currie is who we need to go to." And I said, "Well, I've seen that on TV," and I said, "I'm not sure that I want to do anything. I want to see if I can wear it out." Well, I've wore a few things out before in my lifetime, but that was one that I couldn't. Every time I'd take a step, I was on that walker, and I have 2 little chihuahuas, me and Leah, and they would just, every time I'd scream, they would just cow down like, "Oh, Mama, I wish I could help you." So Charles said one day, he said, "Now, Linda, we're going to Dr. Currie." So we go in there, and I told him my problem. He said, "Show me where it hurts." I showed him, and I said, "I have problem sitting, lying down in the bed, and walking is so painful."
All the time holding down a full-time job. Yeah.
No, it's horrible. I just had to do something. So we go in to see Dr. Currie, and he said, "Yes, I can help you." Charles said, "We're going to do this." So Charles and me are in this thing together, and he was having to do a lot of the work. I got to where I couldn't hardly do my housework. And he said, "Dr. Currie will know how to help you." So that's why we went.
So it was a team effort. So
Yes.
Charles, you got involved at the very beginning, right?
I did. All the housework, and I'm not one to work in a house.
Our cook.
Yeah, cook. I don't cook. The doctor next door to us cooked us all our meals for us and everything.
Great to have neighbors like that, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, if you or a friend or loved one is suffering from scoliosis, sciatica, lower back pain, or neck pain, you should book a consultation with Dr. Currie. To learn more about all these painful chronic conditions, call the number on your screen right now to get your free copy of his report explaining how you may be able to get relief. That report is a $19.97 value, but it's yours free just for making the call. Since so many patients say it works well, it must be pretty good. Call Dr. Currie right now to get your copy of his free report. Until next time, for Dr. Keith Currie and Currie Health and Wellness Diagnostic Center, I'm Dave Woodman.